This is me before reading a single word of The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. And I'm gonna check in after every 100 pages I read. I honestly don't know anything about the subject matter of this book. Somehow, aside from the name Kaladin, this starts off in like the aftermath of something big, I assume. Kind of just throws a bunch of confusing names and words and titles. I was honestly a little intimidated by it all, but you know, that's the name of the game with fantasy books. You kind of just gotta trust the process. I've been doing like a 50-50 read listen, and I think I'm finally getting a little bit of a grasp what the plot is. It's about a war between the Alethi and the Parshendi. And around this time, we're finally kind of seeing some overlap of the main characters. The fight scenes are so sick. Like, they are so visual. I love Mistborn, but the world was just gloomy in general. A lot of reds, a lot of blacks, a lot of grays. Kind of a gothic world. But with The Way of Kings, you get so much color, so much descriptors of color, and it just feels bright. How many different types of spren are there? There's wind spren, glory spren, rot spren, pain spren. You could be eating a taco and taco spren would come floating out. You could be playing PS2 and MVP 05 spren come flying out of there. Do a kickflip, Bob Burnquist spren, Chad Muska spren. Maybe 580 pages in is a good time to just tell you the difference of a shard bearer and a soul caster. Someone in this book says the saying life before death, and it like rejuvenates, it invigorates like an entire crew of people. And it's funny because that saying is just essentially, it's the journey, not the destination. Honestly, in 50 pages, I wouldn't be surprised if Kaladin was just like, live, laugh, love. And Dalinar's like, everything happens for a reason. Rashar is behind the times in these inspirational sayings. One line that I thought was an absolute bar: he felled Parshendi like a man sweeping crumbs after a meal. That goes hard. That's the kind of bars you can expect from Brandon Sanderson. It goes Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, Brandon Sanderson. I did it. Anything is possible. I'm done. It's over. I finished it. All 1,002 pages. I feel like I needed to get dressed up for the occasion, so that's why I'm wearing this suit. I don't know. It is a 5-star book.